Hi, love. How are you?
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Well, thank you for joining us, Sam and Ariel. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you guys.
Happy to see you. Yeah, thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So, first of all, how is the situation in LA, the whole COVID lockdown?
It is so crazy. So, you know what's interesting is that a lot of times we find ourselves forgetting about it because it's so easy to do that being at home because we've been quarantined for so long.
Yeah.
But it's wild out there, and it's definitely getting worse. It's not like it's getting any better, and it's because people are not really listening and taking the responsibility to stay home. So it's like a little crazy.
And has it been
with
tough?
California, like you have like the sun out and the beach, and everybody wants to be out and about, and it's like it's so crazy.
It sucks, but social distancing is very important because we're trying to get rid of this. Like, we're just trying to get back to our normal lives, trying to get back to what we were doing. But yeah, it's actually very serious. A lot of people are not really taking it.
How long have you guys been under strict lockdown?
Strict lockdown, I would say like a month, but 42 days.
Oh wow, a month.
Okay.
How are you coping with it? What are you doing to stay sane and fit? Because I'm like literally eating every day so much.
Well, breakups help. No. I just went through a breakup recently, and I was having kind of those kind of issues. So I lost like 12 pounds. So I don't know about fit, but
her abs are showing, so that's good.
Ariel, so tell me, how were you discovered? In the sense, when you started out, and how did the world get to know about you?
Discovered? Right. So I've been singing since I was like 4 years old. And I thought that was going to be like my...
Wow.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be my career path. Like I got proper vocal training. I went through the whole thing. And when I graduated high school, I just decided that I was like I've always been into art. So like I just kind of like took it a little step further and put it onto a face. And my cousins hated me at first. I was using them as like guinea pigs, and I like glued their eyes shut with like lash glue. But fast forward a couple months later, I signed up to this app called Model Mayhem, where you connect with photographers and models and so in this app, I like hyped myself up. Like I was like, I'm the best makeup artist you'll ever work with. I've done this. I didn't do any of the shit that I wrote on there, but I was hyping myself up so much. And I believed it for a second that I feel like it almost like what's the word? I manifested it for myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
it's
so
like
I feel like I feel like I've always been very much that, like, because I'm always so determined on what I want to do, I kind of make it happen for myself.
Yeah.
And so I had a vision and I made it happen. And then a couple months later, me and Sam met up in LA. We were talking on the phone, and
we literally spent like months, like just staying up to like 4 or 5 a.m. just like talking about makeup.
No, I mean you were already an established makeup artist by then. Or you were starting out?
We both were kind of in the same position.
Yeah, we both came to California together. I came to California first. We met these really great friends of ours, and they let me stay at their place. And then Ariel and I connected, and we ended up just all like coming together as a family. And then we just went from there. But yeah.
It was an interesting story. Like, me and Sam have been through a lot together, but
which a lot of people really don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how actually intertwined our careers are.
Yeah.
Like, we both came to LA at the same time. We both kind of started doing makeup around the same time. And we've had a very similar career path too. It's just we both took off in different directions.
Yeah.
And you guys have a fabulous list of faces that you're painting now. Let's put it that way, since you guys are artists. How is it working with Chris and Kylie? And I mean, you're super close to Kylie, Ariel, and Sam, you as well. You're doing it, you're doing the makeup for all of them, for the family. So how's that?
It's cool. I mean, I feel like, me and Kai established a really cool relationship over time. It took a while, but now her and I have something really special where it's kind of like brother and sister. And you know what? With her and her entire family, and, he's worked with them as well, like, they are very nurturing people. So it's very easy to feel comfortable with them and to feel like you're at home with these people because they're so, let's just put it that way, like they make you feel like family. Yeah,
because everyone who is famous has a different private image and a public image, but the privacy of home is what you're talking about,
I feel like a lot of people have a different perspective on what they would be like or how they're going to act. And I feel like once you get to actually meet them and be in a room with them, you realize how normal of a family they are. Yeah. It's just everything else added on top of it that's the icing on the cake for the world. You know what I mean?
I mean, I must say that I can relate to them. We're a big joint family selves, and we all live together. But it's kind of why I understand that, the craziness of it. And my team is my best friend. Like, I can't trust anyone else,
I love that. You know what? That's kind of how it should be, because you spend so much time with these people. They get to know everything about you. You kind of establish a really close, a family kind of relationship with these people.
So Ariel and Sam, tell us some tips for our viewers, your fans out there. What is it? So the questions that I have, number one, what's the number one product for contouring that's gonna make you look completely from, flab to fab?
Well, there's so many, because I feel like I like to play with different textures. So whether it's powder, cream, or liquid, I have a couple different things that I like. I personally love using creams to contour. I am obsessed with the Tom Ford shade and Illuminate. Both shades are beautiful, obviously depending on how dark of a contour you want. The first intensity of Tom Ford shade and Illuminate is my favorite. Mm-hmm. And then for something, I guess, a little stronger, I would go with a cream foundation. And right now I'm obsessed with Hourglass, the stick foundation.
Oh, the stick?
Yeah, from Hourglass. A little dot of that will take you a long way, and it gives you such a beautiful, creamy, just delicious contour.
For me, I think I like to have a little bit more of a heavier contour, so I would probably go with like Ariel said, a cream foundation. I really like the RCMA foundations.
Yeah,
those are very nice and emollient to blend out. So they're a theatrical foundation. I don't know if it's available everywhere, but it is available.
I haven't heard of it.
And you can get it online. RCMA you can get online. There's certain websites that I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it. But it's literally RCMA.
Yeah.
Their cream foundations have been used by every celebrity makeup artist, every celebrity walking the red carpet. So it's just a no-brainer. That's always the safest bet.
Yeah.
When you want more of a coverage look and you get to create your same product, it's almost like a everything in one. You can conceal, foundation, and contour with that. You know what I mean?
Oh wow!
It's amazing.
Yeah. And there's
what's your feedback
for everyone, and I know
What's your feedback on airbrush foundation, the guns that are coming out?
I don't like it. I don't like it because it has too high of an alcohol content. So when it dries up on the skin, it's hard to touch up, and it's also such a thin layer.
Yeah.
Your oils will bleed right through it. It's not something that holds up very well.
I don't think it's something that I would want to use in my foundation routine.
I like to be, I know this sounds crazy, but I like to be able to press in my makeup into the pores. I want it to look like one flat, gorgeous surface, And airbrush makeup sits on the top of the skin.
It doesn't sink in.
Mm-hmm.
So I am personally obsessed with Kevyn Aucoin.
Oh, loved. Of course. The Essential Skin Enhancers.
They are amazing.
No, I used that palette and I used the new skin tint. The new skin tint, the nude foundations come out with. I'm wearing that today. Oh my God.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Do you like more of a heavier coverage or a lot more of a light coverage foundation?
No, super natural, the no makeup look.
Yeah, absolutely. I would assume so because especially you're located in the Middle East, right? Yeah, so the humidity levels out there like don't allow you to wear heavy makeup. You're just gonna sweat right through it. So I understand why you probably wouldn't even wear like a heavy glam.
I mean, honey, not that we walk on the road. We don't even step out. We have a valet even at the hospital.
Period.
I love that. No, but either way, you don't want to be wearing like a heavy amount of makeup. You know what I mean? It's just not good for your skin, especially in that kind of weather.
Yeah, because your pores just, yeah.
Tell me 2 things about Ariel and about Sam that people don't know about you. So we start with you, Sam. 2 things about you that your fans don't know.
Okay. That's a good one. I don't know. I think I just live my life as it comes. I'm that type of person that
He's such a free spirit.
Yes. A free-spirited person. Like a lot of people really think that I'm more just like a little bit put together. I'm far from that. Like if I want to go somewhere, I will go and I will enjoy my time with whoever. I'm a very people person. I love making new friends. I love getting to know everyone regardless of where you come from. Like I love to interact with people.
Sam is like a little butterfly, like a social butterfly. Like I aspire to be that in a social setting because I'm so like reserved and like you'll see me in a room and think like I don't want to talk to you, but that's the complete opposite. I'm just not I don't know how to express myself like that.
And I'm the opposite. I'm like
he's so like woo with everyone and like hi, how are you? Like making friends with everyone, and I want to be that way, but I just don't know how to. But yeah.
And second, maybe like a passion of yours, maybe like anything else that you love to do besides glam.
Honestly, I recently have been loving just kind of like going out in nature. Like I really just like going out and like travel. I think travel is like one of the biggest things that I really enjoy doing, and that really just feeds my soul. I realized that I can't be in one place for a very long time. I have to like go and explore. Like I love exploring new things. So
Ariel, you already answered that question at the beginning of the show, saying we didn't know you loved to sing. Oh, you were a singer.
I've been singing since I was 4 years old. I was professionally trained to sing classical music, but that is not what I like to sing. I enjoy that. I enjoy listening to classical music, but I'm more of like a soul, R&B, give you a moment kind of guy, you know?
He sings
I'm more of the Sam Smith kind of vibe.
Okay.
Well, let's hear you sing.
Ariel can sing like an angel. Like when sometimes we're just hanging out and then he'll like go be in his closet and I'm like, what is that beautiful sound? And it's Ariel's voice. Like Ariel has been gifted by God with this beautiful voice, and I feel like the world needs to show, like they need to see his beautiful voice.
Oh,
can we have your
give them a little
debut party here, Ariel, in front of the viewers? Maybe a line.
Let me think about it because I will sing before we get off. But let me just think about a song that I really feel like. I think like my second thing that most people wouldn't know about me is that I don't know. I'm very public about everything. I am not as vain as most people would think I am, because I feel like on Instagram
We are perceived as that.
I am portrayed as somebody who loves to show off my body, and like I'm very proud of all of those things. But I'm also not a vain person. I'm so easy to talk to. I think that's something good. I'm really easy to talk to. I feel like I come off like very like bitchy, and I'm the complete opposite of that. I like to think I'm very friendly, and I don't know. Yeah.
You know what? When you are in the limelight, you do appear a bit standoffish, and people judge you easily, or anyone, you know, for that matter.
Oh. No, that's
no,
fine.
Come on.
Any other questions?
What else?
No, nothing. Maybe something that people don't know about the both of us is that starting our career coming to LA, because you know people see
the good,
the flip side. They don't see what happened before it. They see the final product. They see the final result of everything. They see your career flourish and say, "Wow, this kid came out of nowhere overnight, and his career just blew up. And now he is doing this and that person, and whoa, how crazy." But me and Sam were couch surfing when we first came to LA for months. We didn't have like a proper home. We were sleeping on an old couch that flipped out.
That was made out of like styrofoam.
That was for 2 months. And then for another 2 months in the summer, we were sleeping on someone's airbed in their living room. It was just like, it's a joke when you think about it, but it's such an amazing story to think about when you're in this position now, where I have my own home and we're able to just live such a different life now because you put in the hard work, you know?
Yeah, 100%. We've been through
Well, you guys are living examples of, you know, inspiration for the young people out there, the teenagers, the budding makeup artists, that it is possible.
Oh, for sure. There's so many people who will look at me or Sam and be like, well, how do I start? Well,
we had no idea how to start.
We had no idea how to start or where we were going. It's almost like that question is something you can't really answer because it's such an individual path that you have to take on your own, and you have to fall and pick yourself back up and fall again and pick yourself back up. And it's going to happen so many times or not, or it happens overnight for you. I don't know how that is, but everyone's path is so different.
And I think it's very important not to compare your life to others because, like Ariel said, your journey is a total different journey from everyone else.
Right.
Like, we've been through the darkest moments in our lives, and we're probably even going through one of them right now. But we keep going because we're bad bitches, and that's on period.
Hey, snap.
You just gotta keep going. You gotta work for it, no matter what.
Well, I'm just going to tell you before
I had this little motto.
Okay, tell me, Sam. Sorry.
Little motto is, through every problem that you go through, there's always a solution.
Absolutely. I feel like life is a math equation and there's always a solution. You just got to figure out how to do it.
Yep.
Well, you guys are a bunch of super positive people. Love it. That's what our fans need right now in these challenging times.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know what? You get strength from wherever you don't have it. These are really hard times for everyone. It's like the whole world came to a standstill, and it was the most shocking thing for every single individual human on this planet. It affected everyone in different ways, and I think like what we all have to remember is like during this time, take this time to reflect, wrap yourself in the fact that you have your home, your loved ones, your people around you who this is a time that a lot of things will show up to the surface. Is what I've learned is, you know who the real people are, who's gonna be with you for the long run, and who was just there for the ride, who forgot about you during the process, because there's a lot of people who, you know, during this time, because of the situation, which you can't really blame them for, have dropped other people around them, and you kind of learn who's going to be there forever and who's not, kind of thing. You also learn how to love yourself and be okay with yourself.
Yeah.
With just important. You. And just kind of like take this moment to just, again, wrap yourself in the moment and like appreciate the things that we do have, because it's so easy to fall into the negative and say, well, I don't have this anymore and I can't do that and I can't do this. Well, that's not going to change for now. Yeah. But what will change is you at least thinking a little bit more positive and digging into those things that we actually do have to appreciate.
You want to know? Okay, well, something that a lot of people really don't know about is that our fathers
are both
pastors. So my father has a church in Texas, and his father has a church in Texas. So we both,
New York.
In New York. Sorry. And we both grew up in that, religious household.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, we're both church boys.
Yeah.
Wow.
And please, you guys, it is serious. This is very.
That's how I what?
Well, that's how you guys. That's how you guys managed to stay so calm. Look at the two of you amidst this situation.
For sure.
Yeah, we definitely.
But that doesn't go to say that we haven't had our moments, because I feel like it's also normal for you to kind of just go a little crazy during this time. But you kind of have to be a self-reminder to yourself and just like let yourself know that, everyone's going through the same thing. You're not alone. That's the good thing about this, is that the one thing that's certain is for you to know you're not alone. Everyone's going through the same thing. And yeah, just learn to appreciate the little things that you do have, that you can do, and enjoy it for what it is for now. Because what are we going to do? Sit here and cry about the fact that we can't leave our homes? There's nothing else you can do. So just enjoy what you can and try to find things to do. Like I said, recently I've had it really rough, and I've had such a great support system with Sam and my other friend Artie, who's been staying here, and Jonatas. We've all been quarantined for a while together. And so it's been such a great thing for us to just like be together and like listen to music and sing if we need to, cry together if we need to, but everything's together. It's so much fun, and it just makes it that much better. But when you are alone, find things to do that get you excited. Maybe painting is a hobby. I did that the other day. I had so much fun. And you kind of get to let loose and like dive into something new. These are the times to try things you probably wouldn't be able to try when you were so busy and your schedule was nonstop. That's exciting.
Check up on your friends.
Check up on your friends. Check up on your families.
Yeah, families is very important. There's a lot of people that are going through depression, anxiety, and you might not know it, but these people are going through these things on a daily. So I think it's very important for you guys to like just check up on your friends. Be like, hey girl, what's up? What's poppin'? Are you good? Just making sure that everyone's on a good track and just having your full support for them and for whoever you're around with.
Absolutely. I feel like it's also really important to stay in touch with your family if you're not next to them. Unfortunately, we do not have our families with us, and that I think is the toughest part about this whole thing. But luckily, we live in the era of technology, so take advantage of that. FaceTime your family, WhatsApp your family, whatever source of connection you have with them. Try to make sure that you're always connected with them and appreciate those that you have around you, because this life is given to us for a second and it could be taken away just that quickly. And not to like sour things up and make it sad, but I just want to be that kind of reminder to let people know that, as much as we are living and as much as we do have it right now that it could be taken away from us real quick. So enjoy the people around you, love the people around you, let them know you love them, be attentive and be there for them, because it's tough times and we all need each other.
That was a beautiful message from both of you. And before we sign off, we need Ariel. Are you ready with the song?
Yeah.
I'll sing. You know, I'll sing. Yeah, because that's the only thing that's coming to my head. I pray you'd be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. I don't feel like singing.
Woo! Oh my God, that was epic. I have to tell all your fans.
I would sing more.
My God, I don't know. You're good at painting faces and you're good at singing. Wow, you're really multi-talented.
Thank you.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys for joining in. It was so lovely to talk to the two of you. And I'm sure you managed to help a lot of our fans out there who've been low.
Oh, thank you. No, honestly, we had so much fun doing this, and
thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Big kiss and saying bye from Dubai.